Hello, this time we will do an exercise of Java, that is this. Do a program that generates 10 random numbers between 16 and 500. Of those numbers, keep the greater and the lesser. And then do a division of the greater between the lesser through successive subtractions. Don't use the division operator or mod. Successive subtraction at the greater to the lesser. At the final, show the quotient and the residue. Okay, this exercise we'll do in Java. First, we need to import the random library. It will serve us to generate the random numbers. So it's import java dot util dot random. Import java dot util dot random. Okay. Okay, now we declare a variable. It will be x, and then we will assign the first random. For this, we need to call the object, that is random, and we save on rand equals to new random. We have already the library random. Okay, we put x equals to int and then the rand, and we call to the function that is next double. Okay, and we multiply for 500. I'll explain you this. Okay, the next double gives us a number like this, and here the maximum that it could give is the 0.9999. So we multiply by 500, so this will give us a number between 0 and 500. But we need numbers between 60 and 500. So for this we put a condition if x is less than 60, we sum to x 60, and with this form any number will be more than 60 and less than 500. Okay, now I'll print it to see if it works. System.out.print ln, and we print x. Okay, we run it. It gives us the 423. Okay, now the 131. Okay, it works. Okay, first we print a message to say that the numbers are random. So here we put random numbers. And here we'll print it. Okay, now we need to save the greater and the lesser number. Okay, first we get the 10 numbers. So we create a variable that will be the count to do a for cycle. C equals to 1. And we put a while c equals or less than 10, and the keys. Okay, and here we do this same function of this. And here we need to print the random numbers. So here we just put the x, a plus, and the space. And we print this again to know which are the 10 numbers. And we need to increase the c. Okay, if you see here, here enter a number, it means that we have one random numbers. So in the cycle we just need to repeat 9 times. I'll run it. And it gives us the numbers. And there are 10 numbers. Yeah. Okay, we delete this ln to see it on one line without jump lines. And this, okay. Okay, also we need to the greater and the lesser. For this we need two variables more, greater and lesser. At the first we equalize greater to x and also the lesser to x, because at the start the first number will be the greater and the lesser. Okay, this also in this part, but now we need to check if the random number that we take here is greater than the greater than the variable. For example, in the greater we have a 2, and if the x is a 40, the x is greater, so then the greater will change. Greater equals to x. Okay, and we do the same for the lesser, but with less, and the variable lesser. Okay, with this we have it. Okay, now we print the numbers, the greater and the lesser. So here we write the greater number is plus a plus symbol and the variable greater. Okay, here in this part we put a jump line after all the random numbers. We duplicate this line and put with the lesser. Here we don't need the jump line because here we have another. Okay, let's run it. And random numbers. This, and there's 10 numbers. Okay, the greater number is 579, and the lesser is 70. Okay, now as the problem say, now we need to do a division with successive subtraction of the greater divided by the lesser, and to print the quotient and residue. Okay, we will use the same variable for the quotient. So we put c equals to 0. We do a while, which we put if greater is more than the lesser, it will execute the cycle. And here we put the greater equals to greater less the lesser, and increase the count. And this will print in the greater, if it's a 10 divided by 5, it will subtract 5 to the 10, and now it only remains one more time, and if we subtract again, the result will be 2. So when it divides the residue, we'll save it on the greater, and in C we'll save the times that it divides, that is the quotient, and then we have to print it. We write the quotient quotient is that C has, and the residue is what the grader has. That is where we saved all the remaining. Okay, run it, and the random numbers. The greater is the 406, the lesser is the 77. The quotient is 5 and the residue is 21. We can prove it with a calculator. 406 less 77. Okay, as our cycle here, we're running again. Here, this time, the 544 is greater than the lesser. So we subtract 89. And now the greater is 355. And now we subtract again, and C will increase one time. And now it's 266. It's still more than 89. And like you see here, is less than 89. It getting 4 times, but now the greater, that is 88, now isn't greater than 89. So it get out of the cycle and the residue is the greater. Okay, so this is the solution of this problem. Any question, leave it on the comments. Okay, this is all.
Yeah.